The last reading that I did here didn't carry through, and I was just checking out the video, and it was like it cut out, and it just caught the like a screenshot or something of this last part. So since there was problems with the feed, doing this, just sharing this message as well. This message is in the same vein as that previous, the other previous two messages. You know, somebody is cyber stalking you quite intensely. The person that I have here is someone who works with their hands rather than their head. Could be a blue-collar person. This person is in manual labor. This person doesn't really think that much. Maybe they imagine they do, but how they make their living by pushing things around. This person also is in excess. This person in this energy, definitely this person either drinks too much, they eat too much, they do drugs too much. I feel like they take things to alter their reality too much. They drink too much, they do a lot of drugs. They distort the reality of what is. They also distort the reality of who they are in their own reflection. They can't stand the truth. I'm repeating this message because I think it bears repeating. The message that I have out here is someone is watching the other intensely. This person had access to you to a certain extent. This person allowed fantasies to come into their head. This person knew that you were out of their league. However, this person could not help the fantasy of eventually getting together with you, even though they knew it would never happen. You were far out of their league. Let me also say as well, with Power Couple and Ivy League, I would say that you are naturally quite strong, naturally quite industrious. And this person could never go and match your energy, your drive, and your ability. This person could never put out that sort of effort in the first place. And this person was nearby you. This person thought that if they... Well, you just did, Jeebus. But feel free. You can definitely ask. This person thought just by being around you, eventually things would go and progress towards a deeper relationship. They had a lot of fantasies in their head. They were not seeing things clearly at all. And so when the connection fizzled, as it's fizzled by now, this person is just hung up on you in a really creepy way. Hello, hi. So, Jeebus, I could take a look for you, but you need to show a little love. Either Cash App or buy me a coffee. Make a donation. Details are in the description, Jeebus, and we can find out. Otherwise, I invite you to enjoy the collective reading that's going on here. I hope you're doing well. Hi. Let me say this person will continue to go and watch you. This person will definitely continue to watch you right up until you get fully involved with someone else. Hey, Jeebus, I know what you mean. Jeebus, I lost 2 accounts on Thursday. Practically within 15 minutes of each other. Of course, they were small accounts. They were the accounts that I had, though. I only have small accounts right now. And they were irritating accounts, but I still lost them. I now have to go and find some more clients to fill up that gap. So I'm right there with you. But I'm here to do my collective donation, my light work to the community here. But if you want me to pull for you personally, that's my policy here at Mystic Moons. I need a donation. Otherwise, please do enjoy the light work that I do for collectives free of charge with my own time and spiritual energy. So yeah, they're going to continue watching you, continue to watch you as you progress in life. They're going to continue to watch you right up until you get involved with someone else. The fantasies that they have been harvesting, that they have been harboring, and the drooling that they've been doing. It looks like it's their karma to continue to watch you as you meet someone and you get involved with someone who is your equal, someone who really is a natural complement to you. This person is going to witness that. You moving on with your life and you moving on with a partner who not just compliments you, but matches you. Oh, yeah, and this person also has strong air. Well, no, excuse me. They could have some air, notable air, strong earth. The person could be a Capricorn, strong Capricorn placements. Let's go on to the next message. Of course, I have too many cards here. Too many cards. Yeah, I just wanted to go and recap that. For some reason, the first part of the live I was doing didn't go through. I don't know why. So I wanted to finish out that message since it didn't get. Only the end came through. We'll do another message if it's a fourth message on somebody who can't let go, someone with strong earth placements, someone who is harboring fantasies about you in their head that's rather creepy. Some admirer, some really creepy admirer who's stalking you, then we'll call it a night. At least on the aware and beware. But we'll see what else we get. Another message from Spirit. Divorce. Is someone's stability going? Some sort of separation is happening. Some sort of separation is happening, a separation that needs to happen. It was never meant to last. It never could last. how things got together in the first place. Well, I don't necessarily ask for past energy. I don't like that whole past present picture. If the past energy comes out, it comes out, but I'm not going to investigate that. But something is a mystery of how it got together in the first place. It was bound to break apart. Ooh. It's a bit harsh. So a separation is happening. The separation between those two people are really, really different. In every possible way that they could be different, this couple were different. The way they operated were different. One person was passive, one person was active, one person was sloppy, one person was neat, one person was careless, one person was fastidiously OCD. One person could be an entirely different body type than the other. One could be thin, one could be overweight, one could be very athletic, one could be flabby or tend to overeat. One could spend their time busying around doing things, the other one could spend their time sitting back in a chair and zoning out with either food, media, or drugs. And the reason why they were together, what kept one person with the other, was it was comfortable. Very, very comfortable. With that mismatch, it had to be a mismatch because somebody here was very industrious. Someone here provided a grand table for the other to eat at. Someone brought home all the money. Someone took care of all the bills. Someone put the roof over their head. Someone provided the comfort of life. Shall I end this message here? I have a divorce that's happening, and that divorce primarily happened because one person ultimately was lazy and the other person was lonely. And that person was fine getting companionship based on their ability to provide rather than a true alignment of values, personality, attractiveness, and so forth. I'm not going to clarify this message anymore because this is creepy energy. But that's what I have here. Somebody leached off another, and another person allowed that. Creepy, creepy energy. Don't like that energy. We'll go on to the next message. Well, it is a different message than the other aware and bewares that I got. So thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit, for sending something different. All right. We'll get another message. Summer. We are right at the brink of summer. Of course, we're still in spring. Summer is about a month away. A month away. What is this message for summer? Summer, earth. Sneaky. What's going to come and arrive around you, creep around you during summer? Something definitely is going to creep around you with Earth. Something has its footsteps all around you. Something will be around you in quite tangible forms come summer. What is that? A pig. Now, it could be the positive connotations of pig. Someone, the pig they say is the only zodiac, the only Chinese zodiac that effortlessly attracts wealth and comfort to themselves and the people around them. If you're in the energy of a pig, if you're friends with a pig, if you're family with a pig, supposedly you also shall enjoy the soft life. Just throwing that out there about the pig. Pig doesn't do discomfort. Pig doesn't do poverty. Pig lives a very comfortable life. Money comes very freely, very naturally to people born in the year of the pig. Could also be somebody born in the year of the pig. Could have the negative connotations of pig. We will find out. But I wanted to throw out those positive connotations. With pig, I have drawn to you rather. Well, we already have sneaky and earth. Somebody's footsteps are going to be walking around you. Of course, they're going to be drawn to you. They're going to be drawn to you. They're going to try their best not to let you know about it. Perhaps they will be successful. All I know is that somebody with a clarifier of pig is going to be around you shortly, come summer. I wonder what kind of partner. I wonder why apology is here. Did someone do bad somewhere along the line? Did someone lose their chance and opportunity? Even, excuse me, get your attention. Someone can't let go of you. Excuse me. Can't let go of the memory of you. Someone's coming back to you. In the summer. You could literally think of this person as a pig. This person acted in a piggish way towards you, acted in a self-conceited way towards you. This person didn't consider you, was not considerate of you. This person now realizes after reflecting for a period of time, even with summer and earth, a period of time about how they acted. They don't like that memory of how they acted. One person behaved openly, one person behaved honestly, the other person did not act in the same energy. This person is coming to reconnect. Are they coming back to get together? Is it possible for them to get together? Are they just doing some sort of karmic cleansing of, oh, I'm sorry, like when they do those 12-step programs, and then some of those 12-step programs have that step where you go and you apologize to the people who you bullied or the people who you hurt while intoxicated, or if you ran over someone, the people who you ran over with your car. Sometimes some of those so-called intervention programs have a step like that. I have admire. I have permanent. This person will permanently think highly of you. This person will permanently harbor admiration for you. That's steadfast. We also have another zodiac sign if they're not acting in dragon energy, which permanent and dragon feels more like a verb than a noun. Anyway, this person does think very highly of you. And I would say that your interaction with them has left a very big impression on them. The way you handled yourself, even though they behaved boorishly, they behaved crudely, they behaved selfishly, your behavior through it has been a lesson that took a bit of time for them to digest and understand and sink through them. But the way that you behaved was that of, you gave a lesson to them, a life lesson. This person is coming back and going to sneak around you in summer. Will this person go and want to rekindle things with you? Will this person want to go and not just rekindle, but actually start up something more serious? Or is this person already on another trajectory? I don't know. I'm not really going to go and draw anything more into it because I don't like this person's energy. This person has learned, this person has evolved, but ultimately the person behaved in a shameful manner. Not in a righteous manner. This person did wrong. So I don't feel like pulling anything more on that. This person is coming to establish a connection with you, though, regardless of how deep or permanent that connection that they hope to gain with you is, or how available that person is. This person does want a connection with you because they do find you very impressive. You're made of very sparkly stuff to them, very strong stuff to them. You have a fan. That's who's going to be coming around you in summer. You're getting an apology. And someone who wants to keep a positive connection with you alive. Somebody's coming back to build a bridge with you. I put too many cards again. Try and shuffle that. Let's get another message. Let's see. someone has a high libido. Did I just leave that message there? Someone has a high libido. Gee. I'll pull a few more cards, but then I think I'm going to move on from this message too. Someone has a high libido. And yet, that person is going to be drawn to you, that person, and you are meant to meet. You very well could be a turning point for that person. We'll find out. I wonder what they did that was so dirty. Dirty, passionate lovers. Did this person cheat? Did this person leave and just acted like an idiot? Either as they were leaving or right before they left. Somebody was done real dirty here by somebody who has a high libido. Unfortunately, there was a connection there that you couldn't avoid experiencing that person. I do think, if anything, your influence or your presence, your existence is a gift that the spirits gave that person. Not really a gift to you, but a gift to that person. That kind of sucks. Anyway, somebody's coming for forgiveness. This person is very attractive. This person is a little bit of a dirty pig, but this person is quite attractive. Someone's going to come back and talk to you. This person hasn't changed their ways. They're at a crossroads to change their ways. But they've been probably at that crossroads to change their ways for a while. All right. Let's get some more messages in here. Let that sound out. Saturdays at 12:30 p.m. only on News 12. Drain with bathtub shower? You don't need a handyman. You need the Drain Pros at T-Weber. Now offering same-day service. Call now for this limited time offer and we'll clock 89 for 99. Plus, all our work is backed by a clock-free guarantee. T-Weber, we keep your home. All my singles, here's a message for you. something is coming your way. I could almost say in this message, whatever you as a single person have been hoping for, whatever you have been focusing on, whatever you have been manifesting for unintentionally or quite intentionally, that's coming. Anticipate, because whatever it is that you've been calling for, that's coming. Single, what have you, or singles, what have you been hoping for? Hello, C-Sun, you can, but I would need a donation if it's a personal question. Either Cash App or buy me a coffee. Show a little love, C-Sun. My channel isn't monetized. I have 4 cats too, C-Sun. I have litter to go and get. I have cat food to go and get. Money would be put in a very good spot. So if you want to ask a personal question, show a little love. Benefit 4 kitties. I'll be more than happy to pull for you. So back to this message. I could leave it right here. Basically, singles, whatever you've been hoping for. Oh, really? I have 4. I love kitties too. Every time I meet a cat, I really should stop this, but I can't help it. I go and I give them kisses. Like I put my face up to them, and I guess the cats too. They all seem to treat me nice. And I think the reason why they treat me nice is because they're amazed that this strange ape is like coming up and just being so forward to them. But I've gotten bitten by cats. I've gotten scratched by cats. I've gotten attacked by cats. And I don't really care. So it's like, I know what a cat scratch feels like, the light ones and the bad ones. And when I see cats, I just get so excited. But you know how they say you shouldn't put your face up to a cat. You shouldn't this with a cat, that with a cat. I think they're just so surprised that I put myself in such a admittedly stupid position of vulnerability with them. And I should stop trying to go and kiss all the kitties' nosies because you don't know where that nosie's been. It's not very healthy. But always glad to meet a fellow cat lover. I am obsessed with kitties. In fact, I have 2 kitty cat decks that I use. This is the most recent one I got. All right. So we will continue with Hope, Single, and Bingo. Well, we could. I could leave this message also just as is. Whatever you've been hoping for, singles, that is coming your way. The more I draw, the more specific the message gets. The more it narrows down. In the collective of right now, we're just in general people who are unattached. They're unattached because they haven't found the right person in the right situation. They haven't found what they're looking for, and what they're looking for is coming. You know, I'm going to pull some tarot on that. I am intrigued. I have Tower. Should be a very good tower. Surprise. You won't see this coming. definitely won't see this coming. Should be very flattering to you. Someone's going to put a bit of effort in towards you, and that should be quite flattering. You should feel quite good quite soon. And it's going to completely take you by surprise. Energy I have here is strong water, so perhaps this person has strong Scorpio or Pisces. Well, strong water, they could have Pisces, Cancer, or this is Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces placements. Also, too, let me go and say their water placements of this person. If it's not, this person could have water in their moon, could have water in their 12th house, could have water in their 7th house, trying to think any other area. Could have a water Mars. Besides the fact of strong water placements, like, classical, whatever, I'm going to call out water Venuses, water 7th house, water Mars. Maybe too, water 1st house. Sometimes someone's rising is in a different sign than their 1st house energy. Water 1st house, water moons, water Venuses, water 7th house, water Mars. Maybe water Pluto, water 12th house. This person has water around there too. I wonder as well, with single Hope, single Tower, and High Priestess, could it be Saturn energy too? Because singles, well, some people are best alone, best not being in a relationship, but typically singles become couples, right? Water Saturns could also play a role. Definitely water Saturns. Saturn, Sun, Moon placements. If we were looking at your chart, their chart, synastry. I don't know, something about that. I feel Saturn too. Couch potato. Admire. Quickly. Person has some undesirable traits. Person has some imperfections. Suppose we all have our own pluses and minuses. What kind of imperfections are you willing to overlook? That's something to think about. What are your hard lines? I have someone who's going to be taking action. Somebody who wants to go and change how they've operated. This person has been aware of you. This person hasn't been aware of you for a while. And then there's something about you and the way that you move, act, appear that aligns to what this person, I don't know, strikes a chord in this person that will have them go, if I get closer, perhaps some of that will rub off on me. Could also be an ideal type of situation too. Things will happen very, very fast for you shortly. Person definitely has some rough edges. Perhaps that's also a reason why this person is coming towards you. To be more like you. I had admire, right? Yes. This person has admiration to you. High Priestess, Hope. With High Priestess, person definitely will think very highly of you. Will they try and lean on you? I don't know. But I do know that they'll see you as very strong. And perhaps this person, their character could ultimately be a little weak. Clarify a little bit more. I do have cards that are bottom of the deck energy of wealthy and younger in terms of markers as well.
Patients who have sensitive teeth but also want whiter teeth, they have to make a choice, one versus the other. Sensodyne Clinical White provides 2 shades.
Person definitely has money. Someone has money. Someone has renown. Maybe through their family. Maybe they aren't connected with their family, but somebody definitely is connected to money. Someone is quite impressive.
More delicious ways to brand. This is new GLP-1, and this is kale. New is more than that.
Strong water.
New has helped me create really healthy habits. Now it's just what I do. It's just who I am.
I'm going to add in addition to, it's like another vote for a water sun placement here. Water Mars, water Sun, water Pluto, water Venus, water Moon. I feel like saying Sun, Moons, Venus, Mars, Pluto, 7th house. Water placements around there. Definitely is an age gap. I don't think it's just purely a level of perceived maturation. There's a little bit of a gap. Could be a lot bit of a gap. There's a gap. There's an age gap. And it's unexpected. Even though there's an age gap, let me go and say as well, the level of ability or the level of physical attractiveness is not impeded. This person could appear deceptively older, deceptively younger. Person is very capable. And you won't expect the opportunity coming your way. And this person definitely has some imperfections that you'll find out about. This person has some skeletons in the closet. They have to decide whether or not you want to deal with, whether you want to address. This person has something unpleasant around them. Anyway, that's what I have. I'm going to take a break. I'll be around. I'm going to go and get some more water.
Like when you were a kid coming up, you didn't see your mother's house. Right. I love your mother, but she didn't raise you. You can't tell her that. No, I will.
I ate some pea greens earlier today. I bought some kale and I bought pea greens. And now I actually think I ate too many pea greens. I made a salad out of them. I thought, well, you can make a salad out of lettuce. Why not pea greens? And I think maybe you're not supposed to eat pea greens in quantity like you would spinach or you would lettuce. Maybe you need to go and build up some sort of tolerance for it. Like you just can't go and eat like a billion apples or a billion grapes or a billion raisins or a billion cashews if you're not used to it. And I think I ate too many pea greens all at once. I feel a little, not quite nauseous, but I feel like something is brewing right above my stomach and right below my heart. It's disturbing. And then it just has this aftertaste of pea greens. I think I ate too many. So, Abby, if you want a personal reading, you need to show a little love, Abby. Either through, well, I guess for you, it would be through Buy Me a Coffee. It works in India.